Hey everybody, hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Billie Eilish, specifically her early works. The song is called Ocean Eyes. I'm about to get into that in just a second. Now, this song was released on YouTube about 7 years ago. My understanding is this may have been one of her first music videos, and it's off of her first album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Now, that is an awesome album title. There are fun parts of the internet. There are fun little pockets of the internet that have these very interesting theories about what happens when you fall asleep and where you actually go. Most people believe it's you fall asleep and your subconscious is just kind of coming alive and keeping you breathing and whatnot, and it's recycling images of what happened throughout the day, week, month, year, whatever, and your inner fears and thoughts are just kind of coming to life, and it's just broadcast through pictures, and we just have these weird experiences. But the fun parts of the internet, the fun pockets of the internet, think that you are actually transported to a different dimension or timeline, or put you in a different place, and you're finally seeing a different versions of yourself seen through your own subconscious lens. Now, I'm not here to talk about theories, but it's something to think about. Now, I want to talk a little bit about my experience with Billie Eilish and why I'm here right now. Now, I knew the name and I knew the song Bad Guy. That was the big one. That was the one that was on the radio, and I always thought it was good and fun and whimsical and kind of dancey and dark, and I'm like, all right, there's some cool tonal things happening here, but I never went out of my way to really check out any more. It wasn't until recently I just heard some of her newer work. What Was I Made For? And it's off of the Barbie soundtrack, and I discovered, wow, this girl can actually sing. She can project. She has some very interesting vocal tones, and I'd love to hear a little bit more. After releasing that reaction, the comments exploded. Everybody gave me their favorite songs to react to. They told me, yes, she's a fantastic singer, and even more importantly, she sounds just as good live as she does in the studio. We will be checking that out. I'm not sure how much of that I can put on YouTube, but if you're interested in checking it out, I'll do the live stuff over on Patreon. Anyway, what do you say we get into Billie Eilish's very first music video, Ocean Eyes?
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes on fire.
Okay, first off, she looks very young here. I mean, I don't know how old she is now, but she looks like a teenager here. I'm assuming she is. Yeah, the tone is interesting so far. It's a play on major and minor keys. Now, there's two basic different melodies coming at you that are playing around the same idea here, and it's a major key and it's also a minor key. The choir or her backing track, that's done in a major key, and then her delivery here is actually done in a minor key, which is just giving us this beautiful, wide open actual major. Now, it sounds like she's fallen for somebody here. It sounds like she's fallen in love with somebody. She's watching them from afar, and she's like getting lost in these ocean eyes, which I'm just assuming is blue eyes. And the line that got me here, though, is that she's kind of afraid by this. This newfound infatuation or love is actually scaring her in some way. Let's find out why.
I've been walking through a world gone blind. Can't stop thinking of your diamond line. Careful.
It's kind of schizophrenic.
Friends with time. He left her lonely with the diamond mine. And those ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes.
It's beautiful. Now that's a clever production technique there. That choir that we heard in the background, that major sound was actually pushed to the front, and it just sounds like it was louder in your ear. But what was really happening is we were just hitting a higher frequency, so it was just piercing through. So it feels like these vocals are almost 3D, like they're spinning around your head and they're going forwards and backwards. Yeah, I wonder what she means by diamond mind here. Like he had a diamond mind and then gave her a diamond mind. I mean, that could be interpreted in many different ways. You know, a diamond is a beautiful gem, but it's also has like very sharp edges. It's also got different sides to it. So I'm not sure. The layering accents are beautiful. That's clean.
You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes.
Beautiful.
I'm scared. I've never fallen quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes.
All right, so there it is, ocean eyes, huh? Yikes. What a way to come to a climax there. I love how all that atmosphere, all that tension, everything that was built up was just dropped out there towards the end. And we get the touch of the beautiful high piano and just their clean vocals and no atmosphere behind it. It just kind of brings everything to a full stop. I think Billie sounded fantastic the entire way through. I gotta say bravo to the production techniques on her vocals, from the backing vocals to her main vocals to the front vocals after that. It's just awesome layering and great use of atmosphere and just spatial awareness. But this song also feels kind of dangerous to me. And let's talk about why I think this is kind of dangerous. At first, it sounds like it's some sort of infatuation, like she's watching this person from a distance. But at some points, she says that she's actually scared. Now, this was kind of concerning to me. I'm like, well, why is she scared? And as the song continued, we learned about this diamond mind and that he had a diamond mind and he was with a different girl possibly, and he gave her a diamond mind. I'm assuming diamond mind is bad. You know, I don't know what the metaphor is behind that. We kind of speculated a bit. I just don't know. It sounds bad. I'm assuming it tore this girl apart somehow and really fucked her up. And Billie knows at this point that she is in the same boat as this other girl. She is completely enamored with this fella, this guy, and she knows that she's going down the same path. She knows that she can't trust him. She knows that it's going to end in a burning flame of glory. But at the same time, she's too enamored with this guy to even get off of this path that she's already on. Now, here's where it gets really fucked up, is I think the guy with the diamond mind and the ocean eyes, I think he knows that he has this kind of control over her, or still taking advantage of her in some kind of way, using that to his advantage. Now, this is not something new. This is something that happens. I don't know, man. We're fucked up. We do that to people sometimes. Anyway, that's what this situation kind of feels like to me. And I hate to say beautiful, because even though sonically, you know, on a fidelic level, it is beautiful, but there's still a certain sharpness to this that feels like, I don't know. I always feel bad enjoying a good sad song, but there's something about a good sad song that always makes me feel better. like when I'm depressed, I listen to a sad song and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, okay, let's just get into this. Let's just be this thing for a while. Let's just embrace this emotion. And somehow it ends up making me feel better. So, but overall, yeah, I think I really enjoy it. It's a beautiful song through and through. Sonically, I think her vocals are fantastic. There's some awesome production level on this. It's simple in its delivery, but it still adds some interesting effects throughout the entire thing that keeps me engaged and listening and wondering what's coming next. The story, yes, is kind of sad, but it's also something that I feel like we can all relate to. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing the album, and it's gonna be coming out in the next week or 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know, sometime soon. I got a lot on my plate, but it'll be out sometime soon. I'm gonna be going through the first album. Hopefully we see more writing like this. Hopefully we have this kind of production. I really want to see what kind of story she's gonna share with us and what kind of sonic palette it's all gonna be delivered under. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed hanging out, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.